Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jules and I am finally here to talk about the books that I'm going to read in June. Yes, we are almost a week into June already, but I had some weekend plans that I did and I was busy preparing for that. And so I did not have time to record this. So here I am. I did take a trip to visit another booktuber and I have talked about that on my last pivot point that I just posted. And then the vlog for that should be coming out any day now. But let's get down to the books that I'm going to read. So the first thing I always talk about is readathons that I'm doing. I am doing 2 month-long readathons again. So this is like my 3rd month in a row to participate in month-long readathons. But I really like month-long readathons because it just gives you a longer time to read pretty much whatever. So I've been doing a lot of mood reading the last couple of months and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So the first readathon that I'm participating in is for Gwen's Patreon. We are playing Battleship. I'm so excited. It is such a fun time. We're already 4 days in and things are crazy. Things are crazy. The teams are hyped. We're reading a ton. It's great. So I am a team captain. So basically we have a red team and a blue team and we have tons and tons of prompts to play for. So basically you read for a place. It's either a hit or a miss. You get the gist of Battleship. We're trying to sink all their boats. So we're having a good time with that. I do want to plug Gwen's Patreon. She does have the best reading challenges. They are so much fun. She has fun readathons. We have quarterly exchanges that we do. There's a monthly book club every month that we read a book. It's just a fun time. All of the patrons in there are just so friendly, so loving, and it is just the best. So definitely check it out. The second readathon that I'm going to be participating in is Camp Seasonathon. This is hosted by Melanie at Completely Melanie, Kimberly at Whimsical Narratives, and Debbie at Book and Bujo. So there is a Discord for this, and they do have a readathon every season. So there's a spring, summer, fall, and winter. So currently we are doing the summer one. So they came up with this cute map. We're at camp. I printed it out. So fun. There are 3 teams. So it was just a random selection on what cabin you were in. There's a pink cabin, a turquoise cabin, and a purple cabin. And then there are a bunch of different things at camp to do. And so all the activities, you know, the mess hall, the assembly hall, the theater office, all the little crafty cabins down here, all the outdoor activities, everything. So all the cabins are reading for different places. So it's not all the same. So the prompts are not all the same. So I'm not going to go into all of that and what prompts I'm reading. Just know I'm reading for prompts for the turquoise cabin. So the only set books that I know I am reading this month are for the 3 book clubs that I'm participating in. The rest is just going to be whatever fits my prompts for Battleship and Camp Seasonathon. So the first book club pick that I'm going to be doing, I am co-hosting along with Keisha in Hannah's Comfy Cozy Book Club. We are going to be reading The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. And I've seen this around for a while and I've been meaning to read it. I've just never gotten to it. So I'm excited to read this with the ladies and everybody else in the Comfy Cozy. So this one says, in a peaceful retirement village, 4 unlikely friends meet weekly in the jigsaw room to discuss unsolved crimes. Together they call themselves the Thursday Murder Club. When a local developer is found dead with a mysterious photograph next to his body, the friends suddenly find themselves in the middle of their first live case. They might be senior citizens, but they are cleverer than most. As the bodies begin to pile up, can our unorthodox but brilliant gang catch the killer before it's too late? Then for Jess's Sleep When I'm Dead book club, we're going to be reading The Missing Half by Ashley Flowers. This has a really big synopsis, so I'm not going to read it. But basically there are 2 women whose sisters have disappeared and basically they come together to try and solve like the crime or their disappearances. So looking forward to this one. And then for Gwen's Patreon, we are reading One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. This one also has a really big synopsis. So basically, Alice spent a summer at a cottage at her grandma's and obviously hung out with a young boy then. And now her grandma has broke her hip and she has come back to spend some time to help her grandma, and the young boy has come back around. So it's a love story. So I usually don't read a lot of romance, but I am here for it. So hopefully I love all 3 of these books and I'm excited to discuss them with everybody. Okay, the rest of the books I have picked are just things that are on my shelf that I might want to read. I don't know if I'm going to read them because I don't know what the prompts are going to be, but I just kind of categorized them. I'm not going to read the synopsis of any of these. I'm just going to show them to you because I don't know if I'm going to read them or not. You'll find out in my wrap up. Okay, so in the romance section, I do have a couple more that I would like to read. So I have Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. And then I have Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Bestone. I'll just have this on audio because I don't actually own this one. So for thrillers, I have Leather and Lark by Bren Weaver. I'm excited to get to this. I loved the first one. I have The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose. Stunning book. I have The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. Just have this one on audio. I have The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. And I have Second Chances by James Patterson. I just finished the first one last month and I'm very excited to continue this. For fantasy, I have Reckless by Lauren Roberts. I did already start this before I went on vacation, but I had to put it on pause because it didn't fit any of the prompts I was reading for, but I do want to get it finished this month. And then I would like to get to Rebel Witch by Kristen Ciccarelli. I do have a graphic novel that I'd like to get to. It fits one of the prompts for Camp Seasonathon, and that is The Girl from the Sea. And then the rest of my list is cozies. Y'all, I'm in my cozy mood, so be prepared for some cozy vlogs coming out because I have a lot of cozies I want to read this month. I have Beauty Expos or Murder by Libby Klein. This is book 6 in the series. I've already started it. I'm already loving it. You know it's my favorite cozy mystery series. I have Killer Kung Pao by Vivian Chin. This is book 6 in the series. The Comfy Cozy Book Clubs are reading this, which I had originally DNF'd, but then started it back up again. So I am caught back up and we're on the 6th book. I would like to read Beaches, Bungalows, and Burglaries by Tanya Caps. I don't know how you say it. Murder at the Lemonberry Tea by Darcy Hannah. This is book 6 in the series. I love this series. I'm due to finish this year. I want to read Death Waits in the Dark by Julia Buckley. This is book 4 in the Writer's Apprentice series. I would like to read Against the Claw by Sherry Randall. This is book 2 in the series. There are only 3 books in this series, but I loved the first one, so I'm definitely going to read the next 2 probably this summer. And then I have Key Lime Pie Murder by Joanne Fluke. You know, this is my girl. She got me into cozies, and I started the series over a couple years ago, and I'm just slowly working my way back through it. So this is book 9. And then also one of my other cozy mystery faves is Leslie Meyer. So I'm going to be picking up books 9 and 10. That is The Birthday Party Murder and Father's Day Murder. So that is what is on my radar. I may pick up other things that are not in this list. It all just depends on the prompts. For the Camp Seasonathon readathon, I will link all 3 of the announcement videos in my description. I will also link Gwen's channel and her Patreon, as well as Jess's for Sleep When I'm Dead. You should go follow all these ladies so you don't miss out on all the fun things. And yeah, let me know what you're most looking forward to reading in June. And until my next video, friends, be yourself, be awesome, be kind.